now we're carrying all the food for the next 2.5 days. We have a lot of these bins and we've divided up into 4-person cooking groups. So the 4 people that we've divided up into are in charge of carrying all this food up and dividing up who carries what, and then we also will be cooking it together.
The mountain is called 2 Thumbs, so we're hoping that it's a 2 thumbs up trip and not a 2 thumbs down trip.
But it is pretty windy, so
it is pretty windy.
Topple us over.
Is it really steep still?
Christiana! My foot is submerged in water.
All the way down.
Ookie gookie mud.
Shit.
We've dealt with a lot of mud and wetness. We've dealt with a lot of rain. I just don't want to feel any wetter than I do, you know?
There's snow on our way up, extreme wind.
You know, it's hard climbing up, but then when you get to the top and you see it, it's so worth it.
After 2.5 days of camping at this hut,
we're now headed back down towards the shuttles.
Our shuttles are going to be taking us to Lake Tekapo, and we're going to some hot springs and then on to Queenstown. I'm filling out all of the safety releases, and pretty much it's saying that no matter what happens to me, or if I get hurt or die or whatever happens, I'm not going to be able to sue anyone, and it's my own fault for signing up to do this, so wish me luck. Hope this harness is tight enough, I don't want to fall out.
I hope so too. Christiana, put your head
I'm wearing my Alpha Fee shirt because Alpha Fees are fearless. Woo! I'm doing this. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Whoa. Where was the slow? Where was the slowness in that?
I just want to go.
How do you say slow in American? Potato. Nearly there. Nearly there. Yes.
Skydiving this morning, but when we got there they ended up pushing it back for 10 minutes just to see if the clouds would clear. It's probably not going to be able to happen today just because the weather conditions aren't good enough. We pushed up our bungee jump, we're going to do that earlier.
25 minutes to get to the Colorado Bridge.
No turning back.
Not too nervous yet, but once we get there and start looking down and think about actually jumping off.
I'm about to get hooked up and I'm getting really nervous, so let's do it.
I'm gonna ask if I can be dunked in the water. There's a lot more things I have to think about now, but it's gonna be really cool and really freezing afterwards. Wish me luck. I just finished jumping. It was so much fun. Really freaky right before you jump. I was pretty terrified, but it was worth it. It's really cool to have that. By far the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. Right when I got to the edge, I feel my toes hanging off, and I made the mistake of looking down, and it's that moment of like knowing there's no turning back. You can't do it. 3, 2, 1, and you just have to go for it. We're gonna do the 7:15 a.m. skydive. Yesterday it actually got canceled because of the weather, so I'm so excited to do it today, and then we're flying back home later, so I'm so glad I got to squeeze it in.
Let's do it for that.
Woo!
I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Blue Man. dying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying.
We just had a great experience, and now we're back to California. It looks so scary, but it's just really fun. We're really close to the hut.